My dear friends, today I am going to tell you about the basic things of voice pharmacology subject. Pharmacology subject this subject is concerned with the drugs which are being used in therapeutics. So whatever knowledge is there about the drug, it is under the heading of pharmacology. So in other terms, pharmacology term, it has been explained like this: pharmacology is the branch of science which deals with the drugs. Whatever knowledge of drug is there, it comes under the heading of pharmacology. This is the subject definition, we can say. Now another part comes is how this term has been derived, pharmacology. This pharmacology term has been derived by two Greek words. These Greek words are pharmakon and logos. Pharmakon meaning is drug, and logos means a treatise or an essay. So terminology pharmacology is essay of the drugs. That's way this terminology has come up, and whosoever is there who practice the medicine, he or she has to have knowledge of this subject throughout the life, because this gives all the knowledge about the drugs. Whatever knowledge about the drug is there, that appears in the pharmacology subject. So this is an important subject for medical student, for dental student, for pharmacy student, for nursing student, and for homeopathic also. In these five colleges, this subject is being taught, pharmacology. So today I am just telling you about the definition part which appears under the heading of pharmacology. First definition I already told you, it is about pharmacology. It is a science which deals with the drug. Now another term which appears is drug. Second terminology which I have spoken, it is about the drug. Now what is a drug? The definition given in pharmacology subject for a drug is a substance which is being used for diagnosis of disease, for treatment of a disease, for cure of a disease. For these three purposes, these drugs are being used for in the medical curriculum. Now again comes from where this terminology has appeared. This terminology has appeared, drug, it is a French term. French term spelling is drogue. It is from a French terminology, drogue. Drogue means a dry herb. Herb, shrub and plant. These are three categories of plant. So this terminology has come up from the drogue. Drogue meaning a dry herb. You must be knowing, initially our forefathers and the primitive persons, they used to utilize plants for the treatment of the particular disease. Now so many synthetic drugs have appeared, they are coming in the market, but basically drugs are obtained from the plants only. So from this drogue term, the drug has appeared. So second term which is drug, pharmacology, then drug, then comes definition given to the drug. Pharmacology subject हिंदी में बोल सकते हैं, फार्माकोलॉजी सब्जेक्ट में ड्रग को इस तरह एक्सप्लेन किया, ड्रग इज ए सब्सटेंस विच इज बीइंग यूज प्रिवेंशन ऑफ ए डिजीज, क्योर ऑफ ए डिजीज एंड डायग्नोसिस ऑफ ए डिजीज, दैट एनी कंपोनेंट विच इज यूज फॉर दिस पर्पज दैट इज लेबल्ड एज ए ड्रग. Then there is one more entity is there where disease is not there, but it is classified under heading of drug. That is the use of oral contraceptives. Oral contraceptives are being used for the preventing the conception. These are being used, these are hormonal preparations, these are used for preventing the conception. So this is not a disease, but it is classified under the heading of drug. So this is another entity we can say which is being explained under the heading of drug. Prevention, cure, diagnosis and this particular part. So this is about the drug terminology which has appeared. Now comes another part, another definition about the pharmacology subject is, one part, more part is there. World Health Organization has given definition of drug in another way. World Health Organization has given the definition of drug as any substance which alters the physiological function of the human being or the animal, which alters the physiological function which has been altered by the disease, physiological function which has been altered by the disease, that has to be brought back to the normalcy by giving the drug. This definition has been given by the World Health Organization. Altered physiological condition is, you can very well understand, if your heart rate has been increased, it is altered physiological condition. We have to give the drug to bring that particular altered physiological condition to normalcy by giving the drug. Reverse is also possible. If drug heart rate has been decreased, we have to increase the heart rate by giving the drug to bring the normalcy. So this is the altered physiological condition. We can narrate so many example in this context. Suppose diarrhea has occurred. Diarrhea is altered physiological condition. It is due to so many reasons. We are going to give the drug to check the diarrhea in the person so that normalcy appears. So the World Health Organization has given this definition to the drug. One is pharmacology definition, another is World Health Organization definition. Now, categories of the drugs. ड्रग कितने तरह के होते हैं, दैट अपीयर्स. वन इज OTC drug, which is very common. This term OTC drug, over the counter drug, it is prevailing much in India. You can go to a medical store, you can purchase any kind of drug from the medical store. But in pharmacology, OTC drugs are those which doesn't require any prescription of the doctor. You can directly take the drug and you can use it. Under this heading comes only analgesics. आपको headache हो रहा है, you will go to the medical store, you will ask for the aspirin and you will utilize that aspirin for checking your headache. This is a OTC drug that you can purchase from the market. Now this is in India, you can purchase any damn thing from the medical store. But under the rules, drugs should not be consumed by the person without knowledge, but it is prevailing. In Western countries, only supplements are available in the market. If you want to purchase aspirin in Western countries, you will require a prescription of doctor. Nobody will give you particular aspirin by going directly to the pharmacy. He will refuse it because their rules are like that. You will require prescription and then drug would be given to the patient. This is the reason in Western countries treatment part is very costly. आपको अगर हेडेक हो गया हो, अमेरिका में बैठे हैं, तो आपको डायरेक्टली जाके आपको पता है एस्पिरिन से सर दर्द ठीक हो जाता है, बट यू वॉन्ट गेट द ड्रग. यू हैव टू show yourself to a doctor. He will write the aspirin preparation, then you will go to the pharmacy and he will provide, pharmacy person will provide aspirin to you. That way drugs are not given in the bulk in Western countries. Drugs dosage are given only for a week. Weak dosage are being packed by pharmacy by their own label, not the patent drugs. They packed it in the bottle, then it is being given by label of the pharmacy and then it is being given to the patient. And detail is being mentioned, how many times, how to take the drug, XYZ is mentioned in that particular label. So that way drugs are being used. So one category is OTC drug. Another is patent drugs. Now patent drugs are those which are being manufactured by a particular pharmaceutical company. They give the name, different name to that preparation. We can narrate here example of tetracycline, broad spectrum antibiotic. I am just giving one example. Tetracycline is a broad spectrum antibiotic. It is being marketed by Pfizer company by name of terramycin. So terramycin is patent name given by the particular pharmaceutical company, but it contains terramycin. But it is being marketed by Pfizer by name of terramycin. So that is patent name of the drug. This procedure is very common in India. Doctor used to write the patent drugs to the patient. Why? Patent drugs are costlier because these are being marketed by a particular pharmaceutical company. Their rate is very high. And if you purchase a particular tetracycline, I am just going to tell you about the generic part, then it is very cheap. So patent drugs are costlier, but these are being prescribed by the doctor because malpractice is there. Patent drugs are being written by the doctors because they get the commission, or the medical representative which are used to tell to the doctor that this drug or drug is better, and that damn things are being told by the MRs, and they give the sample, etc. The doctor will write that particular drug to the patient. Then comes third, generic drugs. Generic drugs are those, just now I have given you example of tetracycline. Tetracycline is the generic name of antibiotic. It is marketed as patent drug by the Pfizer company. I have just given you one example. Generic drugs are very cheap. If you see the cost, generic drug tetracycline, if you ask on a particular pharmacy or medical store, it is available in 1 rupee or 2 rupees only. Whereas tetracycline, terramycin capsule is available 3 to 4 rupees price. So government is nowadays pressing too much to the doctors to write the generic drug only, because this is the cheaper way of treating the patient. So drug has got 3 categories: OTC drug, patent drugs and generic drug. I think it is, this part is clear to you about the drug. Patent drugs, these are written by the doctor after checking a particular patient in his clinic, his or her clinic, and he used to write a prescription. In that prescription, patent drugs are, these are mentioned by the doctor. So, 3 categories I already told you, then the prescribed drug is 4th category. Drugs are mentioned in the prescription 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and doctor used to write patent drugs, so that this is the reason the treatment part being given by the renowned practitioner, which are very famous in a particular city. They used to write patent drugs because of medical representative, etc., which used to visit that particular doctor. They used to tell to the doctor, you prescribe our drug, if sale is up to that mark, this is unofficial part I am telling you, then they would be paid the commission on that, these drugs. This practice is nowadays going on without any interruption, because it is not covered under any rule. So, this is about the drug, which I just told you. Then comes drugs nomenclature. ड्रग के नाम किस ढंग से लिखे जाते हैं, दैट इज ड्रग नोमेनक्लेचर. These are also having 3 categories. One is chemical name of the drug. If you see a particular drug container, you will see the chemistry written on in a bracket of a particular drug. The chemistry is mentioned in that. That is chemical name of the drug. Example is aspirin. Aspirin is not complete name. It is, its chemical entity is, it is acetyl salicylic acid. This is its chemical name. And aspirin is general name given by the pharmacology subject. Then comes generic name. Generic name is, same example I am giving you, aspirin. Aspirin is generic name, and its patent name is, if you just see in the market, Disprin. Disprin is the patent drug which contains aspirin as a generic drug. It is marketed by a particular firm, and its cost is very high. Disprin tablet is available in market. It is about approximately 2 rupees tablet, whereas aspirin tablet by generic name it is available ₹20,000. इतनी सस्ती होती है, 20 पैसे की पड़ती है टैबलेट. कितना फर्क हो गया? दिस इज द डिफरेंस. Chemical name of the drug, generic name of the drug. Then comes the same proprietary name of the drug. Proprietary name of the drug is Disprin. तो 3 तरह के नाम हो गए. Chemical, it is acetyl salicylic acid. Generic name is aspirin. Proprietary name is Disprin. So that way, individual drug has got 3 names: chemical name, generic name, and proprietary name, and there it is the detail of the drugs which are available in the market in this form. I hope this part is clear to you, second terminology which I have used. Now about the another terms which come across in the pharmacology subject. Another term which is being taught under the heading of pharmacology is toxicology. Every drug, every drug which is consumed in therapeutic dose, it has got therapeutic value. If its dose is being increased, it will have toxicity. In other way, we can explain it like this: there is no drug available which is having no toxicity. There is no drug is available. Every drug in higher dose is toxic. So this study is being done under the heading of pharmacology. That is, toxic dose of a drug is always being researched by the research laboratory, and that is being available in the books. How much toxic dose is there for a particular drug. Suppose aspirin is there. Again, I am giving same example. Aspirin is being used as analgesic, that reduces the pain. It is also used in rheumatic fever. Aspirin is analgesic, its dose is 300 milligram to 600 milligram only. Whereas in rheumatic fever, it is given 6 to 8 grams. That is not toxic. But if aspirin is taken by a patient in 100 gram, if any patient takes, then it would have toxic effect in the body. Toxic effect would be there by the aspirin. This study is being done in this particular subject, toxicology. Although this is not part of pharmacology, but you must know the term what is toxicology. Under this heading, it is a science where toxic doses of individual drug are being taken out by the research, and it is being mentioned in the books. Every drug has got toxicity. Then comes term pharmacy. It is also branch of pharmacology. Under the heading pharmacology, pharmacy is the branch of science where drugs manufacturing, how these are prepared, how manufacturing of drug is being taken up, drugs को कैसे बनाया जाता है, that is being taught under the heading of pharmacy. So this is although branch of pharmacology, but nowadays this subject is also well advanced and courses are there: D Pharm, B Pharm, M Pharm and PhD. Under this heading, pharmacy heading, details of drug manufacturing, how drugs are being prepared, that is being mentioned under the heading of pharmacy subject. Then what is the preservative, what preservative has been used in a particular manufacturing of the drug, what is the what should I say, कितनी टाइम तक ड्रग यूज किया जा सकता है, that is date of manufacturing and date of expiry. That is also done by this subject, pharmacy subject. Under the heading of pharmacy, you must have seen the label of the drugs. manufacturing date is mentioned, batch number is mentioned, and expiry date is also mentioned. Because after the particular, some drugs are effective for 2 years, some are only for 6 months only. Under this heading comes different hormones. Hormones has got their durability of use is lower side. So whenever a drug is being consumed, it is general, I am just telling you, expiry date must be seen by the patient taker, caretaker, or by patient. Expiry drugs should not be used by the patient for the treatment because its potency being changed after a particular date. This is being found under the heading of pharmacy subject. Then storage of the drug, how drug has to be stored. आपने कोई ड्रग की वायल को उठा के देखा, उस पर लिखा होगा इट शुड बी स्टोर्ड इन रूम टेम्परेचर और इट शुड बी स्टोर्ड इन रेफ्रिजरेटर. So these are different terms which are found out for particular drug in pharmacy subject. So this is another branch of pharmacology which deals with the, so now this subject is very advanced. D Pharm, B Pharm, M Pharm are there. Now some part I will just tell you over the diploma in pharmacy. Diploma in pharmacy is a person, it is 2 years course, it is being taught in pharmacy colleges where it is necessary a D Pharm should be there for the sale of the drug. ड्रग की सेल करने के लिए भी क्वालिफिकेशन है, विच इज नॉट स्ट्रिक्टली फॉलोड इन आवर कंट्री इंडिया. यूजुअली दिस मेडिकल स्टोर पर्सन कीप्स वन particular D Pharm certificate hanging in their medical store and other persons are working. That is wrong practice. Drugs should be sold by the qualified person. In that diploma course is there. It's 2 years course after matriculation. So you become the registered pharmacist. Then comes the B Pharm. B Pharm is 4 years course. After completion of 4 year course, you can go to the manufacturing unit as a manufacturing chemist, or you can go to the research lab to work on the new drugs. In research lab, usually M Pharm are being preferred, and manufacturing part you can have your job in different pharmaceutical companies after completion of degree course in the pharmacy. Then come M Pharm course. M Pharm course is specialization of higher specialization in the pharmacy. Under this heading शेड्यूल C, इसके बारे में नेक्स्ट चैप्टर में बताऊँगा. शेड्यूल C और C1 ड्रग्स का मैन्युफैक्चरिंग M Pharm ही कर सकता है. शेड्यूल C के अंदर पेरेंटल प्रिपरेशंस हैं वो आते हैं जो इंजेक्टेबल फॉर्म में होता है. तो ये अदर टर्म्स वी कैन से M Pharm पर्सन कैन मैन्युफैक्चर पेरेंटल प्रिपरेशन. IV फ्लूइड है, ये जितने भी हैं, दीज आर बीइंग मैन्युफैक्चर्ड बाय M Pharm क्वालिफाइड पर्सन, नॉट बाय B Pharm क्वालिफाइड पर्सन. So this is another pharmacy branch, pharmacology branch. Then one more term I will tell you. Chemotherapy. This is also branch of pharmacology. Under this heading, it is the science which deals with treatment of infectious diseases. Now I will just explain the types of diseases. Diseases are of two categories. One is when our body's physiological function is being altered. डायरिया हो गया, कॉन्स्टिपेशन हो गया, हार्ट बीट बढ़ गई, सर दर्द हो रहा है. These are altered physiological condition. These are being treated by giving the drug, and person's altered physiological condition is, which is termed as pathological condition, it is being brought back to the normalcy by giving the drug. This is one part of the treatment of disease. Second part is when human being or animal, it is invaded by a parasite. पैरासाइट से बॉडी जब इन्फेक्ट हो जाती है, देन दैट पर्टिकुलर बैक्टीरिया, फंगाई और वायरसेस, दे एंटर इनसाइड द बॉडी एंड दे क्रिएट प्रॉब्लम इन द ह्यूमन बीइंग or in animal also. Present this problem is going on, that is of COVID. It is by a particular virus. It is by a particular virus. इसकी अभी तक ड्रग नहीं आई है मार्केट में, वैक्सीनेशन ही आया है. So these are the infectious diseases which are being treated under the heading of chemotherapy. Chemotherapy, इसको एक्सप्लेन करना हो, it is defined like this. It deals with the treatment of systemic infection of a disease which is present in the human being or in animal. किसी में भी हो सकता है. मैलिग्नेंसी को, कैंसर को भी इसी के अंदर ही आइडेंटिफाई किया हुआ है, क्योंकि कॉज ऑफ कैंसर अभी तक पता नहीं चला है. कैंसर सिर्फ यही है, आपकी बॉडी के अंदर कोई भी पार्ट के अंदर ग्रोथ चालू हो जाती है. एग्जाम्पल इज, आपकी उंगली है, जब आप बड़े होते हैं ये रुक जाती है, इसका डेवलपमेंट रुक जाता है. अगर ये बढ़ने लग जाए तो दैट इज़ ए कैंसर. मैं लेमन टर्म में आपको बता रहा हूँ, दिस इज़ कैंसर. तो बॉडी के कोई भी पार्ट के अंदर अनलिमिटेड ग्रोथ स्टार्ट हो जाती है, दैट इज़ कैंसर और मैलिग्नेंसी. दैट इज़ आल्सो classified under the heading of chemotherapy. Chemotherapy of cancer. कीमोथेरेपी जो पढ़ने में आती है, जो इस सब्जेक्ट में पढ़ाई जाती है, कीमोथेरेपी ऑफ ट्यूबरकुलोसिस, कीमोथेरेपी ऑफ मलेरिया, कीमोथेरेपी ऑफ infectious diseases, mumps, viral infection, etc. These are being taught under the heading of this subject. So this is another branch of pharmacology. Then another definition which come across under heading of pharmacology is pharmacognosy. Pharmacognosy is also branch of pharmacology. This subject deals with the medicinal plants. As we are well versed with our life is fully dependent on the plants. प्लांट किंगडम पे अपनी लाइफ चलती है, एनिमल्स की ही अपनी भी. आज सुबह उठते क्या पीते हो? चाय. चाय कहाँ से आती है? प्लांट से. अपन खाना क्या खाते हैं? वीट खाते हैं, चावल खाते हैं, सब्जियां खाते हैं. दीज ऑल आर थ्रू द प्लांट्स ओनली. So our life is fully dependent on plant kingdom. Another category which is under the heading of pharmacology is there are certain medicinal plants, that is plants are used for medical treatment. These are being taught under the heading of pharmacognosy. This is also a very big branch. मेडिसिनल प्लांट अभी भी यूज होते हैं. इसके अंदर जो ड्रग्स आते हैं, देयर सोर्स इज प्लांट. बेस्ट एग्जांपल इज मॉर्फिन. जस्ट morphine is a plant product. It is obtained from the opium. Opium is being obtained from the poppy capsule. So this is a plant product. It is a very good analgesic. Opium की एनाल्जेसिक प्रॉपर्टी के कंपैरिजन में कोई ड्रग अभी तक नहीं आया है करिकुलम में. ओपियम इज द बेस्ट ड्रग इफ ए सीवियर पेन इज देयर इन द पेशेंट. ये एग्जांपल मैं आपको दे सकता हूँ. अगर किसी पेशेंट को हार्ट अटैक हो गया है, घर के अंदर है, उसको उसी वक्त अगर ओपियम का इंजेक्शन लगा दिया जाए उसकी लाइफ बच जाएगी। जो हार्ट का पेन होता है इट इज़ वेरी सीवियर, उसको आधा घंटे में ये ट्रीटमेंट मिल जाए तो उसकी लाइफ बच जाती है। इसलिए कहा जाता है जब भी पेशेंट को कोई प्रॉब्लम हो रही हो हार्ट के अंदर, उसको इमीडिएटली ही और सी शुड बी रश टू द हॉस्पिटल। आधा एक घंटे तक अगर उसको पेन किलर अच्छा मिल जाए, आजकल ओपियम यूज़ नहीं करते हैं, फॉर्टिन यूज़ करते हैं, तो उसकी लाइफ बच जाती है। नहीं तो घर के अंदर ही रह गया तो उसको सीवियरिटी हार्ट अटैक से डेथ हो जाती है। सो देयर इज दिस ड्रग्स विच आर ऑब्टेन फ्रॉम द प्लांट्स, दे आर स्टडी अंडर हेडिंग ऑफ फार्माकोग्नोसी, और इन अदर टर्म्स यू कैन से फार्माकोग्नोसी इज द ब्रांच ऑफ फार्माकोलॉजी which deals with the medicinal plant which are used for therapeutics. There are more definitions which are going to tell you subdivision of pharmacology. Under this heading we are going to study different parts of pharmacology. Subdivision of pharmacology is there are three subdivision. Next class, the next part I am going to tell you about the subdivision of pharmacology: pharmacokinetics, pharmacodynamics, and pharmacotherapeutics. Then in same class I will tell you what are these pharmacopoeias. Drugs are written with the abbreviation IP, BP, etc. What it denotes, that I am going to tell you in part 2. Thank you very much.